Hey there! Welcome to Whitespots Security Training. With this course, you will learn how easy it is to implement DevSecOps practices into your development lifecycle. Let's start with the dashboard. Here, you'll see summary information for all products. There's a graph with a risk trend across all products. With help of this one, you can understand what's better or worse today and where you as a company are going to. Here you can see how much time was required to fix issues from the moment they were created until they were resolved. It's possible to configure our metrics. Let's see, for example, how much time we spend to change the issue status from create to reject. You can select the display period too. If required, it's possible also to select a specific product to be displayed on the graph. Here we see that average rejection takes 1 hour. On this graph, you can track how many vulnerabilities were rejected automatically and how much manually. There's also an overall statistics of findings, how many of them are critical and how many are not. You can also track risk trend and risk appetite values. This information is useful to track the work of security and development team. In normal way, there should not be manual work, and the risk trend should be kept as low as possible. A product is a logical entity to which everything else is linked. Each product has other entities linked to it: assets, findings, risks, options, etc. Let's add a new product. For example, unsorted. There are some other settings, but let's leave everything as default for now. Okay, the product is created, it has no issues and assets, it's empty. Let's mark it as default. So new assets that haven't been assigned to any product yet will go to this product. Now imagine your developer committed new changes to his repository. Here's what's going on under the hood. Our scanning process has been triggered. It will take just maybe 20 or 30 seconds to finish the scan. Meanwhile, vulnerabilities are sent to Security Portal. You can check them in a newly created product. Nice, there are already some verified vulnerabilities. This is how they look like. We have a hard-coded key. It falls under one validation rule, which you could edit if you were not satisfied with its decision. You can see all vulnerability details here: tags, Git branch, file path, and description. Now let's take a look at this vulnerability in GitLab. Here we go. The vulnerability is nicely highlighted directly in the code. Let's now open the rule and see why this issue was marked as verified. That's the logic. If vulnerability has special markers, which we see as a pattern, it's considered as false positive or confirmed. Now we can check that a new asset was created. Its name is Vulnerable Python App. We are ready to get back to our IDE, which is currently represented by WebGit IDE. Let's say the developer simply pushed a commit and created a merge request. Here you can see that comments appeared on the merge request. There's an information about 5 verified and 2 unverified issues to be fixed before merging. There are also comments on specific lines where vulnerabilities were identified. Everything here is customizable and you'll learn how to configure it in next videos. So, in general, you know that our platform can discover vulnerabilities and notify your developers immediately about verified and unique findings discovered by any of your favorite scanners. There are also many other integrations, which we will cover in our next videos.